You are in for an unscripted, uncensored conversation that is likely to be nerdy, potentially controversial, but 100% laughable. This is A Kettle of Fish with your hosts, Robert, Paul, Tyler, and Frank.
I'm going to kill one or both of you with a hammer.
Why?
I'm stressed from work, okay?
Okay.
Oh. The dicking that I thought I was going to receive after being off for 5 days was more extreme than I thought.
Why'd you take 5 days off?
As I can.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's fair.
So self-appointed dicking.
Kinda, yeah.
All right.
I still don't know how we affect that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the hammer comes in.
This is you autistic fucks. I'm saying I'm angry.
Okay. But why are you angry at us? What do we do
I'm not.
to deserve a hammer? You said you're going to kill one.
Do you think the school shooter is mad at the people in the school?
Yeah,
Or do you think he's got other
potentially.
shit going on?
I'm pretty sure he's mad.
He's probably pissed at other shit.
I'm pretty sure he's pissed at the kids that bully him and caused him to bring a gun to school.
That's why he shot the girl in the face?
Yeah. It's like that bitch didn't go to the prom with me.
The Columbine guys did what they did.
Yeah.
They were all shunned.
Because they hated every single person they killed?
Probably.
No, probably not, right? It's probably like 3 motherfuckers. That
Oh, yeah.
pushed them
It's
over
probably
the
because their
edge, right?
mom just like didn't give them enough attention. It wasn't
I mean, that's
outside
absolutely true for sure.
sources.
All right. Oh, man. Cool. Well, hello.
Hello. How are you?
We're doing the Sans Frank, unfortunately.
Oh.
Sans.
Bronze.
This is episode 80, guys.
80.
Damn, 80?
God, I feel like an
80.
old man.
If you count like
Doing this
the
for like 4 years.
spoiler cast bullshit we did, it might be a little bit more than that, but actually 80 like established episodes. So it was pretty good that we're gonna
Introduce something new.
and then we're actually gonna stick to, and it's something that's exciting and good. Should we go ahead and go into it, or
Yeah, I think so.
okay?
I've been
Well,
recording.
Yeah, as have
Me too.
So, and also, I need to go ahead and let it be known if my voice sounds weird, is
What just
because I
happened?
lost it last night.
He is gay, unfortunately.
Yes, 100%. No,
Almost sweat.
Everybody be happy for Rob. He's proud. He's making a stance coming out.
Yay.
Good job, Rob.
I'm proud of you, son.
anyways, the new thing that we're announcing is Level Up Games.
Yay.
Level Up Games is. It's like
I thought it was level select. What happened to level? What?
Is it level select? It is level select. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh god.
We don't even know the name of our own shit.
Christ.
We came
Like 40
prepared.
What a
different.
shit show this fucking show is.
Yeah, we came so prepared. Fucking folders out.
I
Level Up Games. Wasn't that the fucking competitor to GameStop in Albany?
Probably.
Oh, that was.
There you go. That's why you said that.
That was, man, dude.
And because you're retarded.
Dude, I was gonna open up a half game store, half cupcakery called One Up Cakes, and
And get fired for a health or get closed down
closed
for a
down
health
for a
hazard.
health hazard. Yes, we were gonna do a video game themed
It's an
cupcakes.
alarming level of pesticides in all of these.
Just intentionally putting pesticides. I'm
And
not
Paul's like,
putting
well, the
pesticides.
controllers come in with roaches in them, so I have to do
I
something.
have to use pesticides, obviously.
All right,
What
well,
else?
yes.
Roaches are tanky.
Getting back to level select games.
Sure.
Yep.
It's a once a month show that we're going to do. It's kind of like a book club for video games. We're going to choose on this show right here, right now, the order of how we're going to select games. And every month we just play it, record an episode and talk about that game. And we've also started working on the website. It's not up yet. Hopefully it'll be up soon.
Robert, get on it. Jesus.
Actually, past Robert, sorry to interrupt, but you can actually go to the website now. It's levelselectgames.com. Yeah, it's up. You can go there right now and play along. Okay. No, I'm done with my interruption. I know, right? It's just levelselectgames.com, where you can see the game that we are currently playing, so you can play along. And
that's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
also going to have like an archive of the episodes and the games that we do.
Yeah.
That'll be very cool.
I was even thinking about trying to get some sort of like transcription of the show that we do, and have that as like an article, almost like a review. But I thought I didn't really want to do a review.
What, like have it in
necessarily.
writing? Like a
Yeah.
gotcha.
But I just didn't know how I really wanted to do that. I know at the very least on the website you can go to the game, or you can see the game, you can see the current like Metacritic score, and you can hear the recording of the show that we did corresponding to that game. But so that's where we're at.
Yeah.
We should let them know the first one.
Yes. The first game that we're going to do is going to be Deep Rock Galactic.
Well, I thought-
and
Are we doing that
What'd you
now, or are we doing that when we, like, I'm confused, I guess.
I know.
the first recording that we do,
Mm-hmm.
that'll come out November 1st.
These are monthly, by the way.
Yes.
That's what
once
I
a
was
month.
saying. Is I thought we were rolling to decide, like, what game we were doing.
We're
This
going to
episode.
roll to decide
We're getting
like
there,
the
Paul. God damn
rotation
it.
of us, like who selects the next game, but to kind of one, to give time for whoever gets first,
Yes.
and two, to also kind of like give something to announce and something to push and something just to start it off with. We're doing a
Yeah.
game that we've already started to play, which is Deep Rock Galactic. And that'll be November 1st when we have that episode roll out.
So when are
Yeah,
we?
buddy.
Wait, so we're rolling that episode out November 1st. When are we recording it?
Anytime between now and October 31st.
I was thinking right before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, because I don't ever know with Robert. It's like soonish. You know, I say next year probably.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, my, all right, yeah. We can go ahead and just go into that too.
No,
God.
we were focused. You're gonna lose focus. Go back to whatever the fuck we were talking about. Sorry.
I mean, I'm pretty much down. We can just roll for it now, but yeah.
We'll screen share so we can see the dice
Yeah.
I don't
Do that
trust
or whatever.
So yeah, how are you rolling the dice, and what? Who's number
So
one?
I just went to a website that says roll dice because
Yeah, but what number is everyone? Like, I'm number one, right? Like, obviously.
What?
Yep, by shortest. So Paul would be number one.
Yay!
All right. So for everyone who's listening, they can't see this, but I just
Wow, this looks like shit.
it's
Nice
because
try.
it is.
What
I
am I
have
looking at?
pulled up rolledadie.net.
Yeah.
I've got four-sided dice to represent each of us,
Yeah.
and we are going to roll. And whoever gets the highest number, like we're going to say, like Frank's the first die, then Tyler, then Paul, then me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then whoever gets the highest number, like we'll go in that norm, that number. If there are two
Wait.
die or two or more that have the same number, then we'll just keep rolling those down until
Okay.
we have an order.
I
Okay.
figured it out. Yes.
So Frank is where the number 2 is. Tyler is in the middle. Paul, then me. Okay.
Sure.
Tyler is the meat of the sandwich.
I mean, he's,
All right,
he's the
that's
cream of the Oreo.
All right.
All right. Frank, Tyler, Paul, me. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. All right. So we have a 2-way tie. Nice. All right. So Frank and Tyler,
Math.
you you're either going to be third or fourth.
That's fine.
And then, yeah.
There's no point in us rolling because it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is first, right?
No, it totally matters. I want to see this third.
Why?
Because
Wait, why?
I want to see.
we'll go in order, right?
There's no difference.
So this one.
No, we're gonna roll every month.
Really? No,
Should
that's
we?
because then
No.
we'd end up with like the same person 2 or 3 times.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, true.
All right.
we would go.
So
we
this
would
one.
go in order.
Well, we could roll with just the 3 people, and then
Yeah,
That's probably not
This-
a bad idea.
all right.
And then like whoever's
This
last
will
is just an
so-
asshole.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Whoever didn't. So, yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right. So this is me and Paul. Okay.
So it's between one of you two picking
So
the game.
Robert, is it a first dice Robert or is it a second dice Robert?
Oh, God.
Second dice is me.
This is an amazing
One on the
podcast.
right.
I'm glad everybody's watching
the
this
right.
visual stimulation.
Hey man,
I can't
you
wait
guys
to
are the ones
either-
that are always
I
doing
can't wait
like,
to either play Mass Effect or some dog shit Soulsborne. I'm so excited.
I'll have you know there's not a Soulsborne on my list at all.
Hey.
Some fucking number go up
me.
autism simulator
All right.
or some
All right.
fucking Simon Says bullshit.
I know what to.
So-
All right, cool.
All
I've got the game.
so-
So Paul, you go second.
What?
And
Yeah.
Rob, you're going first.
yeah, I'll go
I
first.
thought Robert
All
was the
right, now-
first die.
He said the second die.
I said
When did
the
he say?
second
He
die.
said me and Paul. That indicates first die, second
No,
die.
you asked which dice am I, and Rob said I'm the second die.
I don't remember
He
that.
said that
conversation.
out
I
loud.
wasn't listening to that. I was
I
watching
know.
the dice. I was watching the dice roll. I didn't
All right.
hear
Hey,
it.
Paul, if there's one thing you never have to say, it's I wasn't listening because we all know all the time.
That's not all the time. I listened to
All
you
right.
just then.
So now, Tyler.
Because you were confused. You had to. You didn't listen initially.
But
which
you
led
just
to
said
be
I didn't
confused.
listen anytime. So
I'm gonna
It's
fucking
contradictory.
poison you, dude. You're
All right.
actually you're doing a good job of poisoning yourself. I'll just let you keep it up.
yeah, I haven't
All
died
right.
yet.
last roll is between Tyler and Frank.
Which again, listeners, this doesn't change anything.
It solidifies the rotation, the order in which we're going to do it. So I'll put Frank on the left.
Paul,
Okay.
and then whatever this outcome is.
All right. So Frank, then Tyler.
So
Yeah, of course.
Frank,
I have the coolest games in mind.
you have the
God
worst
damn it.
games in
I
mind.
guess we're going to save the best for last, I guess.
Fucking bench press simulator is what we're gonna do on Tyler.
I don't even do bench press. It's a subpar movement.
Nice.
Fucking. Oh man, that's great. All right.
Okay, so
So Robert,
Rob, you're first.
yeah, Robert,
Frank,
Paul,
Tyler.
Frank, Tyler.
So just to reiterate, listeners, November 1st is when Robert will record again, and
Or no.
Rob will announce the game he is
Yep.
choosing for all of us to play.
Yep. It's probably going to be some sort of simulator, and you already know that, right? Some sort of like, number go up, brain go burr.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
I mean, my game's way cooler, but yeah.
Probably.
I may have to get just obliterated to play these games.
I really am mostly excited to see what you two are doing. More so Tyler than Paul, because Paul.
Dude, I got an underrated list, man. You're gonna be surprised. I swear.
I know.
Paul's gonna be like Dante's Inferno, God of War 2.
You really think I'm that
Saints Row
mainstream,
3.
bro? You think
Oh,
that's all I do, man?
He'll be like, I have an incredible list of indie games, okay? We've got Celeste, Hades, Undertale,
Noth-
and Minecraft.
Nothing that, trust me, nothing that's been in the public eye like that. It's,
It's pretty awesome.
Somehow that scares me.
yeah, it should.
So, just like a real quick, like side tangent sort of question: Have either of the two of you been in at an event or in a situation where like the air around you is just pure electricity, and you're just like you can't help but get excited and go with the crowd, kind of deal?
No, I hate people.
No, I don't think so.
I get
man.
like anxiety attacks. I can't deal with
Yeah,
that many
oof.
people.
I just want
I'm trying to
to.
think.
I just want to get it out of the way. I just want to get it out of my system because I know neither of the two of you care one iota about this.
Yeah.
But I went to game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Braves and the Phillies last night, and it's hugely anticipated. Like, it's rival teams. We hate the Phillies hate the Braves.
I'm jerking off right now so I don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Jesus.
But the game started off so bad. Like, the Braves were down 4-0. The stadium was almost complete silent. Everybody was like, well, I guess this is going to be it. This is going to be a wrap. The last 3 innings, Braves came back, won in a first ever double
man.
play.
Holy shit.
And the entire place erupted. It was pure pandemonium.
That's actually probably pretty cool.
It actually registered as small earthquakes on the I forget what it's called, but the meter,
Richter scale?
Yes, the Richter scale. Yes. It actually registered. It was so loud, and we were so
Damn.
jumping, and I mean, it was
Damn.
50,000 people in unison,
Jesus.
just going berserk, and it was
Bonkies.
fucking crazy. Is why my voice is gone. But I just wanted to share that it was
Oh.
excitement to
Wow.
the purest definition. But yeah,
I don't like
Gives me-
sports, so
gets my nips hard just thinking about it. You know,
Wow.
I'm not a sports guy.
yeah, I know. That's why I said you guys. You probably Tyler would be the one closest to it. I would think. Maybe.
Yeah, I can get it. I get it.
Frank likes the Gators. He does some college football.
God, the only time I can even stand to watch football is the Super Bowl, because then I can eat wings and get drunk and eat pizza.
That's fair.
How is that different from your normal diet at all?
I don't know. It just feels more special that day.
Do you put less mayonnaise on it than normal? Or?
And I get to watch the halftime show and all the shit that comes out there.
I really do.
Are the commercials your favorite part?
Yeah, my commercials are the favorite part of the Super Bowl.
I really do hate mayonnaise though. What mayonnaise?
I
Mayonnaise
love
does not
mayonnaise.
look
What's wrong
like
with you?
it has the ingredients that it actually has in it. It's
It's just like egg, right?
Yeah, but it's like
a few more things.
spices and shit, like salt and pepper and all kinds of stuff that actually sounds good.
Dude, I
And you
love
put it
mayo.
together in this white, clumpy, creamy.
Stop.
Like, nothing's better than
Yeah, I
a
hate mayo,
tomato
dude.
sandwich with Duke's mayonnaise. Oh, it's so good.
I will
It actually
eat.
gets me.
I will do
unironically
mayo
a
on
little
some
nauseous.
sandwiches, but it has to be real thin, real light.
Mm-mm.
I love,
Nope.
I love tomato sandwiches. It's like my favorite thing.
Oh. Ugh.
They're delicious. And Duke's mayo.
All right, you
is
guys
the
want to go into your
best.
retardation war about soon and soonish?
No.
I mean, no, you wanted to, Paul.
I didn't want to.
You
It
started,
started
it.
it
You
on
mentioned
this
it.
podcast.
I did not start anything. I've
Yes.
accepted
Yes, you
that
did.
time perception is unique to individuals like Robert who don't understand what soon.
I will say, listen, this is my only contribution on this topic. You said earlier in Discord
Yeah.
that soonish to you means either a little later than soon, which I agree with,
Right.
or earlier than soon.
Yes.
Now that is so retarded that you should be killed.
No, because
That's
ish.
the dumbest shit I've
The
ever heard in my
implication
life.
of ish is like it could be, but it could not be. It's like
No, ish is always
Okay.
longer than whatever time
No,
period.
I don't.
you're
I don't.
giving.
I don't
And
agree with
wouldn't it
that.
be sooner?
Well, you could, yeah, if you were a normal human
Be more
being,
soon.
but you're using ish, which is not
Wait,
even
actually, I
fucking.
think Paul's right.
God,
Wait, unironically,
Ah!
if somebody's coming over to your house and you say, "Hey, what time are you going to be here?" and they said, "Maybe 2-ish," I would expect them to be here between 1:50 and 2.
see?
Wait, he's actually
Oh my
Becky.
god!
If
Oh,
somebody
no.
told me 2-ish, there would be
You're only expecting them to be after 2? You're bullshitting if you say yes to that.
but 2-ish is not the same as
all right.
soon-ish.
Look, here's the thing, man. I explained it very
Why
plainly.
not? Wait,
Because
so
soon,
the
because soon
implication of
isn't
the
a
ish
defined
changes?
time.
I think
Okay.
ish
Two
implies
is a defined time.
Why does that change how the ish works? It shouldn't. If anything, that should point to your
ish is
implication
such a
of the ish being
stupid
fucked up.
fucking additive.
I'm gonna eat a piece of candy.
Ish is the dumbest fucking shit ever. I hate it.
I'm gonna put it up put it to Facebook. I'm gonna
Put it
ask
up
people
on a
their
Facebook
opinions.
vote. Like, I'm
We-
telling you, anytime that I've heard ish, it entails, like, it implies either prior or after, not the exact thing. So it's like,
Right,
soonish
it's
could
definitely
be
not
relative.
the exact thing, but we're saying that
It's
we're
relative,
Right,
Robert. And I made a very good point. If a motherfucker came out 10 minutes after I started my oil change and he was like, all right, we'll be done soonish, and then it took him 2 hours to get that shit done, I'd murder a motherfucker.
Again,
I-
I mean, I guess it's
I-
really context, really. So
Well, and that's the other thing. So that's why
because
I said-
even Courtney, a
Okay.
unbiased opinion, said under 2
leaning on
hours.
Yeah, I know. Look, man, I admitted that perception of time is unique to people, man. So whatever. That's just my stance on it. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you're wrong, but I'll accept it. Oh, god damn it. I feel slightly validated because of Tyler now. Thank you.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, if somebody, I have friends come over in the morning for the gym all the time, and they'll say like, "Oh, ETA is like 10:30 ish," and I'm like, "Okay, so I should be ready for them to be here at like 10:15."
Because typically when you say something ish, I do because I speak with my hands sometimes. So like you do that little hand motion where it goes back and forth, and to me that
yeah,
feels
it's like a gray
scale.
area in that.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is very much a gray area for sure. But that's also why I used it, because I did not know what
Robert,
time
I'll
it was
kill
going to
you.
be.
Just get online.
But I
Son
also
of a bitch.
knew
Stop
that it wasn't going to be.
Stop fucking teasing us and like trying to
True.
like it's such a tease. You're like, I'm gonna get on soonish, and then it's like, all right, where's Robert? Fucking 10 years later, and we're just like, fuck.
Rob's like, I have between 3 and 11 more chores to do. You're like, okay,
I mean,
I don't even know how that's
I
possible.
have
Shit
10-ish
happens.
more chores to do. It's like 30.
I put it up on Facebook. I'll let you guys know what the result was.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what a bunch of fucking Facebook users think. I'm so excited.
God, man.
Well, we already consulted the dictionary and it sided with me. So
What were some?
How did it side with you?
because it essentially said that there was no defined time.
Oh my god, that's implying.
Soon is already a not defined time. It's relative to whatever you already believe soon to be, which can be completely different from another person.
Wait,
I'm tired of talking about
soonish
this.
dictionary.
It's in the Discord.
I don't care. I'm tired of talking about this.
Yeah. What do you want to
Um,
talk about, Paul? Nobody's posted anything in the show topics for a while, except for you. You asked for
fine.
why potatoes and why are they perfect.
Oh, that wasn't the only thing I got. Oh yeah, I
Oh, and
wanted
then
to
you
shout-
said you will never
Oh,
do solar
man.
business with
Dude,
solar roof
that
solutions.
guy, the fucking Solar Roof Solutions have like the worst fucking customer service. A, B, I don't even do business with them to begin with. But like, I went to go pick up my dog the other day from the resort, and like I was in the car for like 15-20 minutes because there was a train and everything. So I was just in the car, and then I get a
You
phone
and
call.
that damn train.
I know, I hit that fucking train every time. So I'm just in the car doing nothing, listening to the radio, and I pull up to the resort, I get out of the car, and I get a phone call, and I'm like, that's odd. Nobody calls me. Why the fuck am I getting a phone call? And it's like from a local number, and I'm like, well, shit, it might be important. Maybe I won that radio contest. So I answer. You know, you never know. You know, so
Did you
I
actually?
do. I've got like 5 entries in a radio contest. Yeah, so that's legitimate. Look, man, it's $1,000 up for grabs here. I'm trying. That would help. And so I answer the phone and I'm like, hello. And the dude on the other end's like, yeah, I'm just returning a call. And I was like, my man, nobody's called you from this number. I've been in the car for 15 minutes. And He's like, well, somebody definitely called me from this number. And I was like, look here, nobody called you from this number.
As if scamming phone calls never
Yeah.
existed and
And
nobody knows about them.
And he's like, well, you must have butt dialed me. I was like, dude, I don't know who you are. I've never done business, because he said this is Solar Roof Solutions. I was like, how can I butt dial you? I don't know who this is. And he started catching attitude with me. And I'm
Your
like,
ass dialed their number specifically.
yeah. And he made it out like I was fucking pulling a prank or some shit. And I was like, bitch, bye. And I fucking hung up on him. And I'm just like, holy shit, I will never do business with these people. That dude was rude as shit.
I legit thought you were like looking into solar roof.
No, we do have solar panels on the house. And like, so when he said Solar Roof Solutions, I was like, why the fuck are they calling me? They should be calling somebody else, not me. They should be calling a homeowner. And why did they got my number? So I thought maybe that's what it was. Like in that third of a second where my brain was trying to process what was happening. But he was hella rude. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, I thought I was legit.
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah, I wish we'd had.
Oh man.
That was just a shout out I wanted to make on the podcast, just in case anybody out there is listening that might be doing, be like, call him a bitch and hang up on him. I dare.
Noted.
Fuck that guy. I wish I got his name. I really do wish I got his name, but
Call him back.
I call him back now. Be like, hey.
Why not? You totally can.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, man.
That's funny though. But yeah, no, I wanted to make that shout out. That was why that was in the notes.
All right.
All right, I'm going to ask because I'm curious. What are you guys having for dinner? What's the plan?
I
also
honestly
hungry.
don't know. I have no clue.
I was
All
gonna
right, we
make
got,
jambalaya.
triple question mark from Rob. What do we got, Paul?
I was gonna make jambalaya, but it just didn't work out that way. We got too much shit going on this afternoon, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Okay, so what the fuck are you two eating?
I don't know.
Paul's like, it didn't work out. My mind immediately goes to, you fucked up the rice somehow, so now it's just sausage.
No, because
and crawfish or whatever.
Felicity's got to run and get some car stuff done, and then we were recording, so I just was like, there was no point in which I was just like, fuck, I can't, because I've also got to wash dishes, I got to make sure the chicken's thawed. There's like too many steps involved. And then I've also got to go to the grocery store because I don't even have all the fucking ingredients, I realized. So there's that too. But
To be
I'll
honest,
tell you
though,
guys
I
this.
would absolutely eat a riceless jambalaya or whatever. It's just a bowl
dude,
of spicy meat.
I gotta have the rice in there.
I mean, ideally, yeah.
But I have rice. That's not the ingredient I'm missing. I'm missing like celery and bell peppers.
I don't know if I should tell you to this, but I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to pointlessly qualify this by saying you can have bad things sometimes. Just be intelligent with your choices, yada yada bullshit, blah blah. You already know that.
Base.
Sure.
October 13th, Burger King is launching again the Ghost Pepper Whopper and Ghost Pepper Chicken Fries.
Oh,
And
so
your
you're going
boy
to be shitting
is gonna
fire,
be
basically.
tearing that shit up, baby.
At least it won't turn
Yeah,
the
buddy.
poops green or whatever the black burger did.
That was the black one, yeah.
Yeah.
We got the lowest quality beef on the planet. We got the lowest quality chicken on the planet. We got gut irritants.
I will
we got,
never eat Burger King, my guy. That ship is
We got
sailing.
technically cheese. I mean, dude.
Government cheese.
We, dude, we used to keep Burger King in business. Of course, my dad worked there for forever.
I
but
fucking it is the most disgusting shit ever.
have I told you about misspoke about about my event?
Foghorn Leghorn.
I guess with the black
No, say boy.
With the what?
with the black Whopper.
Yeah, how
No.
your shit turned green.
But did I
Yeah.
tell you what happened after that?
God.
Like the conversation I had about that.
Oh, I don't remember the conversation. I know we've talked about it, but I don't remember.
So I did not know that it was going to turn your shit green. I thought it was just some weird promotional thing, and I was like, sure, why not?
Oh yeah, because Burger King just promotes green shit in their advertisements.
I ate it. Shit goes green.
Right.
And I immediately text my nurse practitioner friend.
Oh my god.
What's happening to me?
Why is my body reacting this way?
Why would I have neon green poop?
I'm so mad.
Wait,
Could it
Guys.
be the disgusting piece of shit burger I ate?
wait. This is important and relevant to the podcast. 5 hours ago, PlayStation launched the PS5 Slim announcement.
Are you
Oh,
kidding?
did they?
You look for PS5 console this holiday season. Yeah, smaller PS5 design comes with 1 terabyte storage for PS5
Okay.
and PS5 Digital Edition. New model provides option to add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive to
Yeah.
the digital.
I knew about that.
It doesn't really look that slim though. It's still kind of fat with the disc drive. It looks smaller, like shorter, but slim.
Yeah, I kind of want to know
Is it that
the
like
dimensions.
half white, half black thing?
Yeah. Well, it's got
still
like a
don't like
line
it.
in the middle of it, but it's. Hold on. I've got like a comparison image here. I can shoot you.
I don't know.
Boop.
It's still
if they're
$500.
advertising it as slimmer, why wouldn't they?
It doesn't. It's smaller. Like it's shorter, but the
Oh, here we go.
one with
the
the
new
disc
PS5
drive.
has been reduced. Shut up. The new PS5 has
close to
been
the
reduced in
picture.
volume by more than 30% and weight by 18% and 24% compared to previous models.
I mean,
it's still-
30% is pretty
it's-
good.
It's still got that funky ass design that Robert hates. So that's the.
I really don't like it. I just really don't like it.
know. You're
I'll
fucking
probably end up getting
weirdo.
it, but
Wait, why? If you already have a PS5, why would you get this?
I don't have a PS5.
Oh, gotcha.
Robert
No.
bothers me with that shit. Like I just buy the motherfucker. God, stop being a bitch.
No. One, I have limited space. Okay.
Make space.
Have you
Go buy a
seen the
shelf.
area I'm working with? There is no.
Fuck no! I haven't been to your new
Space.
place. I wouldn't know. I only been to your old apartment,
That's
where you had a guest room. Where that was an entire extra room of space. So you know,
That is what a guest room is. Yes.
yeah.
That's
So-
how that works. I mean, listen. I can deal with this. I can deal with that.
Okay.
I mean, it's still ugly.
Just shut your mouth.
It
Shut
still looks like a.
I'm not going
retarded
down
Wi-Fi router.
this road again.
but-
There's a reason for it, Robert. All right.
I know what you say.
What's Robert's argument? The console's ugly?
Yeah, he doesn't like the design
So?
of it, and I'm like, there's a
Okay.
point to it. It has a unique
Doesn't matter.
silhouette, so it's easily recognizable as a Sony, like as a PlayStation. Like that's
I'll
Sony's
probably
whole
get like a
point.
wall mount.
Like-
Wait, he's not allowed to view it as ugly?
No, fuck. It's not that he's not. He just has such a problem with it. Like he's like, he didn't buy it because he thought it was ugly, not because of the specs, not because of the games or exclusives or anything. He's like, man, that's an ugly piece of shit, and I don't want to fucking buy it.
I specifically also
That's just
said
his autism.
that I was going to wait until the Slim comes out because it would be
dumb.
smaller and not
Whatever, man.
such a monstrosity.
It's not that bad.
The first thing that anybody ever says when they do an unboxing of the PS5 is, "Holy shit, this thing is huge."
Not me. I was like, cool, and I put it
It's
on my
bigger
shelf.
than the OG PS3, like the backwards compatible.
Dude, the OG PS3 was fucking awesome.
Oh,
man.
that
really
where it
was.
slid across with the fucking disc.
That was a beautiful console. Okay?
It really was.
I love Sony. I mean, that's just their innovation is pretty nice to me.
I do want to know why. Is it $499 still?
I don't fucking know.
Probably.
Right.
If not more by now somehow.
That's also true. Thank you,
Slim
inflation.
price. Sony unveils smaller redesign. Launch next month for $499.99.
So it's still $500, and I
This-
bet the original one's also still going to be $500.
Probably. Yes.
Gotcha.
The digital get a price increase. Oh wow. For $449. So for $50 less.
You can do the digital only, and then just
Yeah.
buy the external drive to hook onto it later.
Which will probably be like $1,000.
Probably.
They're just gonna completely
Oh.
fuck you with that one.
I don't know, man.
I
I
say
like-
just spend $50 for the disk drive, Robert. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Like,
If I'm doing that, yeah.
fucking, you know they're gonna fucking up, like, just be like, oh yeah, no, you want a disk drive for your digital one for $300?
Or there'll be something weird with like the save file for games played through the external drive. Like it just won't
yeah.
match
It's-
up or something. It'll
that's
corrupt all
fun.
your save files super quick. Yeah.
I mean, not for nothing. I gotta say, I do like my Series S because it's compact. But I mean, it's
Right.
hella compact, so it like can fit in your pocket. It's,
Right.
but I don't know, man. It's still just a box.
It is. And that's kind of why like I just want to know why they wanted to make the PS5 such a statement.
To make it
like such a
that's what they do, man. Look at
No,
anything
have you looked
Sony's
at
ever
the
done.
PS4? PS4 is gorgeous.
The PS.
Listen, I just want to say this. I'm glad that long ago Sony put the nail in the coffin of the fucking PlayStation versus Xbox debate. Okay. They've been shitting on Xbox for like a decade now. Okay. You guys can talk about which one's, ooh, this one's prettier. But Sony has like double the fucking revenue that Microsoft does. Okay.
And and that's what I'm talking
Sony
about.
or
is-
Microsoft? Oh, wait, Sony and Microsoft or PlayStation and Xbox? Because those
That
are two
part.
very different things.
Yeah.
yes. Nobody cares about the computer ship.
Nobody cares about the
But that's
phones and the
what helps
TVs and the
support it, though.
computers and the sex trafficking and
Yeah, that's what helps support their
Yeah.
dog shit monkey console that nobody wants to buy because it sucks, and you can just buy PlayStation and play God of War.
I think just play God of War. Fuck it. I think what I like more about Sony systems though is they're willing to try new things. Xbox been doing the same fucking thing since Dreamcast. You know what I mean? Like it's
Game Pass?
not. I'm
Nobody's
talking
done
about hardware, man.
Street Pass is the 3DS.
What are you talking about? Game Pass. Literally everyone has that now. It's just like
Has
nobody
it
cares.
now, and the only one that does it well is Xbox. Nintendo doesn't have it. Well,
Yes,
they have their old
well,
like
they
their
kinda-
virtual console,
They got the virtual console thing.
but they're not dropping like first party new
Nobody
releases day one.
I'm talking about hardware though. Like
It's
Sony's
because they're desperate. for
Sony's
fucking-
always trying to do something different, man. Like the touchpad, yeah, it's silly, but again, it's Sony. Like nobody else had a touchpad. Nobody. Look at their fucking new controllers, the PS5 controllers with the fucking what do you call those
DualSense.
triggers? Yeah, the what is,
The haptic feedback, or
yeah,
not
the
haptic,
haptic
but,
feedback and the what are the triggers called?
yes,
there's They're like adaptive or something like that. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Where it like
DualSense adaptive trigger.
yeah, dynamic adaptive triggers. You don't see Xbox just repackaged their fucking controllers from last generation. Like nobody gives a shit.
because it's a perfect controller.
Okay. All right.
It sure is weird that all these people would forgo the perfect controller to go to a PlayStation.
Yeah.
So that seems so weird.
And then
if it's the perfect
Sony's
controller.
like, oh,
I mean,
you
well,
have
the
a disability? Here's the access controller for people with disabilities so you can still play our games.
That was Xbox that did that shit, dude.
No.
And that's perfect for all the
PlayStation's done
retarded
that.
Xbox fans that want to come over to PlayStation, but they can't use a real controller. So they come over, they use the adaptive controller, and it's perfect.
yeah.
Apparently,
Fucking
you guys.
Fucking Xbox abandoned Kinect while PlayStation's like failed VR. They were like, you know what? We're going to do another one and we're going to get major support for it. And it works awesome.
Yeah, that controller. Have you seen the one that Xbox does, where you can completely customize it? and
That's what you
people
can do
make,
with the
like,
Sony one.
third-party shit.
That Sony one right there is fully
And
customizable.
I'm almost 100% sure the Xbox One was first too, but whatever.
Okay, where is the Xbox one? being
Okay,
promoted?
hold on, wait. let me jump in real quick. But, okay, it doesn't matter if they do something first. If PlayStation looks over their shoulder, sees it, and goes, "Oh, cool idea. We'll take it and do it better and double your product,
How is this better though?
double our profit." That's the thing is, it doesn't even have to be better. Oh, cool idea. We'll take it, use it. Fuck you. It doesn't even have to be as good because we're gonna outsell you regardless. That rocks, in my opinion. Okay, when they finally look
that
over the hill,
controller actually outsold the Xbox's.
Oh, I'm not going to look up metrics and
Adaptive
shit
controller?
Like that. I'm not
I'm-
fucking...
I'm almost 100% sure that is not the case.
but that's not. We're talking about total profit. So if PlayStation brings in 2 billion and Microsoft brings in Xbox brings in 1 billion, and then Microsoft or fucking Xbox comes out with this new controller, right? And it brings them 10% more revenue, and Sony goes, "Oh, hey, that's pretty cool." And then they take the idea and it gives them 5% more revenue. They're still winning.
As of May,
because they're
May
double it
8th,
anyway.
2023,
It's free money.
Phil Spencer admitted that Microsoft cannot outsell PlayStation anymore.
That's from
Yeah.
that. That's
It's
from that.
uncontestable.
Oh shit, what is it? The FCC thing. They also said that they won they lost the console wars. They made themselves look as small and meager as possible to get the Activision sell push through.
Just for clarification, by the way,
Like,
this is some of the this is for the adaptive controller for people with disabilities. Xbox's was a giant fucking box, by the way.
Yeah,
again, because that's all they fucking do. And it came out in 2017, Robert. This new one from Sony works with all their systems, and I'm trying to tell you that Microsoft gives up, Robert. They cancel games. They give up on the Kinect. They give up on their adaptive controllers. They don't care. Sony is constantly trying new hardware, new ideas. Look, they've got another fucking handheld thing that's not even like it just streams PlayStation to a handheld, and they're like, yeah, check this out, we're doing this now. And I mean, I don't see that initiative from Microsoft. What'd you say about the handheld?
I think they're kind of dropping the ball with that one. It's a good idea, but I think the fact that you can't take it outside the house is
yes, you
a
can.
Downfall.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, you can.
It's set up like
it does not have to be on. It can be on the Wi-Fi from anywhere. Did you not watch the presentation? As long as your PlayStation is hooked up to the Wi-Fi and you hook up to Wi-Fi anywhere in the world with their new handheld, you can remote play your PlayStation from that
Paul
handheld.
talks about this shit like he's talking about the fucking Israel-Palestine.
I mean, fucking for real.
That's so awesome.
Did you not watch the news coverage of
I was probably working.
No, seriously, that's you can access as long as they're on Wi-Fi. You're good to go. You're about to Google it and try to fucking say I'm wrong,
Yes.
but I'm right, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just very sad that they have buried the 3DS, man. The 3DS is done.
I feel bad.
It's
about that.
fully over.
Sucks.
I miss handhelds, dude. I miss the Vita. I miss the fucking 3DS.
Everyone slept on the Vita.
I love
That's
3DS.
true.
I fucking wanted to get another 3DS just to play some old fucking 3DS games, and they're so fucking expensive. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I've thought about just like dropping $1,000 and getting a brand new one, but mine's still in great condition. But like literally just to have a backup.
Wait, $1,000 for a Vita?
No, for a 3DS.
I really wish I
$1,000 for a
had-
3DS? What do you want?
Yeah, dude, they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
man.
5 years ago, if I hadn't ended up in fucking money troubles and had to sell my like Pokemon one with the switchable faceplates, I would have done it. But you need money when you need money, and you got to get rid of shit. So fucking, I'm still pissed about it.
The grand's not that bad. That's like $1,000. Who cares?
Yeah, it's just fucking that Pokemon. I wonder how much that one is actually like now.
What? Which one?
The Pokemon one with the red and blue faceplate swap out face.
Oh, dude, I've seen that one on Mercari. I think it was like 1,800.
Jesus fucking Christ, that pisses me off so much.
I legit wouldn't even sell it though.
I
wouldn't even sell it.
needed money. I couldn't pay rent, and I fucking was like down and out, and I was like, fuck, I gotta sell some stuff, and I like. It's like I don't play my 3DS as much as I used to. Might as well.
Oh, actually, I kick myself for that because all of those years, like since I was 17, when I owned like fucking pretty much everything after Gen 4. So like when I owned Platinum, when I owned all of those Pokemon games, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, all that shit, like I would beat them. I would put like 300 hours into them. And then I would like transfer everything over to the new game and then sell the old one. I'm like, why did I sell the old one? What is wrong with me?
Yeah.
Why didn't I keep them?
So, Paul, on PlayStation's website, it
Oh my
says
God.
PlayStation Portable Remote Player gives you access to games on your PS5 console over your home Wi-Fi,
I think you're
letting you jump into the game
misinterpreting
according to blah,
that,
da, 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 da. And then No, it says over your home Wi-Fi in black and white on Sony's website, you cannot leave the house.
That's okay.
Mhm.
What's a VST plugin?
And then later on, it says can PlayStation Portal
okay, I'll just kill
remote
myself.
player.
No problem.
No, my bad. What'd you say? VST.
Yeah, what's a VST plugin?
VST plugin. I've seen that before. What is that?
It's in this fucking screenshot you just uploaded, man. It's one of your bookmarked things.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were still talking about Sony stuff. VST is a virtual instrument
Sex toy. Oh, gotcha.
plugins and shit for like recording music and sound effects and shit.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what are you talking about, VST? I don't remember seeing anything like that. What is that?
Paul's currently searching. Can you please play on different
No,
Wi-Fi?
what? Because I think the way he's reading that is that your PlayStation will be through your home Wi-Fi, but
it says later. Here we
as
go.
long as the
Later
portal is
on.
connected. Okay.
Further down, it says, while your home Wi-Fi network represents a great option to use PlayStation Portal, remote player, because you have control over your quality of your own home Wi-Fi, it is not required. PlayStation Portal remote player can also be played wherever you have access to broadband internet Wi-Fi
Okay, so you just
With at
tried.
Wait, so he was right?
So I
with
was
at
right.
least 5 megabits per second for use,
right.
which is, I mean, if you don't have 5 megabits, I mean,
Wait, how does that mean Paul's wrong?
no, I said I
Yeah,
was
I-
wrong. Well,
yeah,
like
that's-
further down,
oh,
it
That's
further
what I fucking
clarified
thought, you fucking
that
Neanderthal. I was like, it wouldn't make sense because I've accessed remote play in like a hotel in Atlanta when my PlayStation was in fucking Florida. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't make sense for them not to just continue using remote play in that way.
I also wonder if they've upgraded that service any, because I remember that coming out for PS4 and it also sucking.
Well, and
Like, it was
that
terrible.
was kind of like the big issue everybody's kind of worrying about
Vita.
right now. You know, they're
Dude.
like, oh, is the latency going to be bad? Like, how's that going to work between, like, if it's streaming my PlayStation through remote play? So
I
it's-
still have not found a streaming service that does not have an annoying amount of latency.
yeah.
And that's even me with my like gigabit
Yeah,
internet
no, you're a
connection.
fucking weirdo savant about bullshit like that.
I just can't stand it. When I push a button, I need it to react.
I had to drive an hour out of the way to get a graphics card and whatever the fuck.
Oh, that reminds me. I actually transferred. I spent most of my day today ripping out my computer from its case and putting it into a new one, and it's
Robert,
awesome.
I'll
It's beautiful.
kill you.
And it's more silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on. Let me just make this 3-hour journey to another state to go grab this graphics.
He pulled a Kyle Rittenhouse and went over state lines.
Yeah, fucking smoking. the
I also
bandit
did not
graphics
expect
card.
that to happen. Like when I messaged you guys and I was like, yeah, I'll get on or whatever. I was not going to be buying it then. You know, like it had fallen
I
through.
swear to God.
And then the guy messaged me and I was like, oh, well, I guess it's back on. All right.
So Vitas aren't too expensive,
no, I think you
They're
can
only
get
like
them for
a couple
decent
hundred.
price.
but you cannot get a new one anywhere.
But I
it
mean,
looks like.
it's the lack of games. Like it didn't have a lot of support
Yeah,
game
true.
wise that really set me
And the
off of
games
it.
that
That's
were
pretty
good,
true.
Sony shit canned. So, or at least those studios.
Oh well, Sony's got better studios now, so you know, and they're not going to force those studios to make bullshit games like Redfall.
Redfall is so bad.
So you know, I like
Tyler,
how.
did you have a topic?
Let me think.
This is why we have the section on Discord so you can write shit down.
Oh, is it, Rob? Is that where we have it? Oh, really?
Why are you playing New World, Paul?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you? God damn it.
Here comes the fucking autistic white girl keyboard clacking.
I don't know
That
what
was
you're
so
talking
bad.
about.
I know you didn't listen to it, Paul, but Tyler, did you go back and listen to that episode?
Yes, it was awful.
Look, I should have. That's why I switched to controller for Deep Rock, so we wouldn't have that problem. If
so
you
you can hear the triggers popping off.
if you'd stop freezing me, I wouldn't have to do that.
Wait, what controller did you use?
80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Well, no, I didn't during that because I forgot to grab it.
I'm saying when you connected a controller to play Deep Rock, what controller did you use?
What do I use currently?
What the fuck? What's going on?
'Cause you say
am I
what-
retarded?
No, you asked what did I use. I'm assuming you meant during the podcast.
Okay, let me try this again.
Okay.
Paul, at any point have you used a controller to play Deep Rock Galactic?
Yes.
On the computer.
Yes.
Which controller was it?
Is it? But
Huh?
is it? You mean which controller?
Okay.
Because
Well, I asked you in the past, at any point have you? And you said yes. So we're operating in the past.
Okay.
And what was it?
it's the Xbox controller.
There we go. Was that so hard?
Kind of.
If I was interrogating you, I would believe you guilty. If that's how you answer questions. It's like you're a foreign guy sometimes.
You asked past tense.
I could ask
after we were
a fucking
talking about the
Chinese guy
podcast. I thought you were
I'd be like-
talking about the podcast.
I could ask a fucking Chinese guy that same question. He'd be like, I use an Xbox controller. I'd be like, oh, thank you, man.
Oh my
And Paul would be like, well, what period of time are we operating under? What season are you asking?
That is such a perfect Dr. Frank fucking like impersonation.
And what phase is the moon?
Oh man.
Well, are you asking this question geographically or kind of spiritually? Like, what do you mean by control? What do you mean by control?
I just want to know all the facts, okay, before I answer something. I just gotta know.
Have you used more than one controller to play Deep Rock on the computer?
Yes.
Then just say. the two of them.
I'm just making sure I answer your question as correct as possible. All right, like I gotta know all the things.
Jesus Christ.
And you were asking past tense, and we were just talking about the podcast and the clickety clacks. So I thought you misinterpreted what I said about the controller, and you were asking if I used a controller on the podcast. That's what I was thinking you were doing. So I had to clarify.
You are a professional gaslighter, Paul.
Oh my God.
So just to let you know, the very first comment, I think this is great, of the Facebook post. What is the difference between soon and soonish?
Jesus fucking
God.
Christ.
You will like this. You will like this. The first comment. It sounds like somebody maybe trying to bullish their ability to commit to an actual time frame.
Based.
Wow.
Based.
I like that answer.
Based
I knew you
viewer.
would.
Yeah.
Aren't you married?
God, that rocks.
You just can't commit to vocabulary. Oh my God.
Shout out to Bucky.
Yeah.
Bucky's the one
Bucky?
that did that.
Yeah, the gas station restaurant in Florida.
Okay. Well, just shift gears a little bit.
Are we shifting?
Yes.
What's the gear shift?
I was looking at my list of topics and wanted to bring up, and I'm really curious about this. I really want Frank's input on this, but and we can do that later. But Paul, do you have, and Tyler as well, do you have any long-term goals and short-term goals? So like short-term, like less than 5 years.
Why do you ask me this question? You already know the answer.
I mean, you don't have
Are you
any
just gonna
goals.
say no?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go. So I would say hopefully within 5 years, I want to be 200 pounds lean. That's the goal.
Okay.
And then I would say also probably within 3 years. No, you know what? Within 2 years, I want to have 10K in my savings minimum with income coming in some other way,
It's never
which I'm
gonna
actually
happen.
working on right now. I just applied for a little side gig that would be very low energy, low effort type deal, but it'd actually be kind of fun. And I don't know. I'm getting to the age where like when I clock out, and I like cook dinner, and then we're just like sitting around. It's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. I guess we can like play a game or something. I'd rather be making money. Okay.
Right.
Have all this fucking energy.
That's why I have a second job.
I mean,
my physical is probably my biggest goal. I really want to be 200 lean.
I don't know.
I could see that.
I mean, I've told you 100 times I don't make plans. Like,
I mean, but that's not really a plan though. Like,
That
you
is a
don't
plan.
have like an
A goal is a
overwhelming thing that you'd want to get to, like
No.
professionally or in your life.
Robert, I work part-time at a pet resort and I'm 33. I have
A goal is not a plan. Just to clarify
it's
that.
essentially a plan. If I set a
You
goal,
need a plan to get to a goal.
if I set a goal, I'm going to fail. I don't want to set myself up.
That's
for
not
failure.
true.
It is true.
Paul, walk to the toilet, take your dick out when you have
And
to.
I'll slip and fall and bust my chin on the toilet.
No.
Yes, okay.
Right before the piss hits the toilet, say, I want to pee in the toilet. There you go. You just accomplished a goal.
That's and I'll fuck it up. I'll fuck it up. I will fuck it up somehow. Anytime I've ever made a plan or anytime I've ever set a goal for myself, I have failed. That plan has fucking fallen through. So I just choose not to make plans.
It's because the creator is testing you, Paul.
Obviously.
That's how you have to view it.
I mean, I don't believe in one, but yeah.
I guess I don't really either, but it helps when you say that out loud.
It
you want to see what I'm made of?
Yeah, it doesn't help me at all. I'm just like, wow, proving myself to a non-existent being is really going to help.
Then say that whatever fucking. Oh man, almost said a bad word. Do it to whatever fucking voice actor that you jerk off to. Say he's testing you. Michael Douglas.
Yeah,
whoever.
Michael Douglas. What the-
Douglas.
That's not a
I don't even know who that is.
He has cancer.
Oh, God. I haven't heard that name in forever, man.
What do you mean? He's an Ant-Man every other year, Robert.
But that doesn't mean I heard his name.
Oh, okay.
You guys got to stop watching Marvel movies. What is wrong?
I don't anymore. They all fucking after fucking Tony Stark died. Spoilers. I just all went downhill.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm done now. It's Moon Knight was okay though, but that was a TV show. So
Moon Knight?
yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
my favorite Marvel superhero.
Because of course it is.
It sounds like poop knife.
I mean, what do you mean? Of course it is, Robert. I can't like a
knife.
fucking Egyptian superhero.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah, all right, but you're like,
Why is that predictable, though? You said, of course it is. What's
yeah,
predictable about
I don't
that being
understand.
Paul's
It
favorite?
seems like
Because Moon Knight is definitely not like mainstream superhero kind of deal, which is fine. It's fine not to be mainstream, but I feel like Moon Knight is also like not. It's not A, B, or C tier. It's like
how dare you? First of all,
Moon
like
Knight.
F
And
tier?
Moon Knight's down there.
fucking no, he is not. Moon Knight's up there, man. He's an Avenger on both the West and East Coast. I just put that in there. Second, he's better than Batman.
You take that back.
Yeah, exactly. So go fuck yourself. Batman can't heal his wounds from the fucking power of the moon and shit. He doesn't have a god watching over his shoulder. Yeah.
Batman blows.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
get that out of the way.
And Moon Knight's costume is cooler because he wears all white. So he doesn't have to hide in the shadows. Like
What
a
about you,
bitch.
Rob? What are your goals? Okay.
As a short-term goal, less than 5 years. I want to get below 300 pounds. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's definitely doable within 5 years.
Yeah, for sure.
That's and it's something that for the first time feels like is obtainable, even though it is a ways away.
Even if you're going on a mild cut, you should be losing about a pound a week. So 52 weeks in a year, you lose 100 pounds in about 2 years. As long as you stay consistent. And a pound a week is, I mean, that's an easy cut. That's a gentle cut.
Right. And that's why I feel like it's obtainable.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of like my private like personal short-term goal, more professional short-term goal, is definitely changing careers. Maybe not necessarily being completely out of healthcare, but more behind the scenes, like IT, PC building, troubleshooting, hardware kind of shit, like helping the people that I work with, and not just kind of stepping away from direct patient care. So like I've even started taking some coursework and watching some refresher videos and all this stuff on getting like my A+ certification to do that. And it might even spin off into owning my own business. So I don't know. That'd be kind of dope.
I figured out some goals.
Good.
Just now in this moment.
Nice.
Here they come.
Yep. So short term, 5-year goal. Finish the backyard. Like build the koi pond that I want to build, plant the garden I want to plant.
Okay.
Make sure that's done. And like have that done, set up and looking nice. 10-year
I do
goal.
like a good koi pan.
Actually finish one of my books.
There you go.
It might take
Yeah.
10 years.
True. But
Finish writing one of my
that's
books.
still a goal.
Yeah, I'm so slow at it. I spend more time world building than I do writing a story, and that's a problem. I recognize that as an issue. Because it's ADHD fueled. It's just, oh, I got another idea. Oh, I got another idea. Oh, I got another idea. And I don't want to lose that idea. Because I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. But yeah, no, I guess that's it. Yeah. I'd like to finish a book. Finish a book and try to get it published, I guess.
I feel like that's actually a lot easier now than it used to be.
Probably.
If you are willing to also go like the self-publication
Oh
route,
yeah, no,
like
it's
through
going to go on
or
Amazon
whatever.
first. Yeah, that's definitely. But outside of that, man, I don't fucking know.
I actually had a patient. I don't remember her name. This has been 2 or 3 years now. I asked her like what she did for a living while I was getting her exam like arranged and set up, and she said that she was a writer.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. She was like, she said that she is a writer, like she writes novels. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And she's, of course, my next question is, how many have you written? And she said like 34 or something along those lines. And I looked her name up, and she basically only self-publicizes, publicate?
I misspoke.
Publishes? Self-publishes.
Sure.
There you go. Through Amazon. And dude, she had like cover art and everything, and every one of her books were like 300 pages or more. She had a lot. It was,
I mean, some people
at
can
least
write
like,
quickly, man.
I'm like, I don't know how you can even remotely.
Those
think
Twilight
about doing
books
that.
came out so fast, one after another. It's crazy.
I was
Same with Harry
I was
Potter. Harry
impressed.
Potter was like bop, 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 bop. And then Stephen King's like, yeah, it's going to take me about 5 years to come out with a new book. Just like, then
it was
fucking the guy who wrote Game of Thrones, he's just like, yeah, I'm never going to finish it.
yeah.
That is funny that he
George R. R.
just
Martin.
stopped.
Yeah.
That rocks.
There
Is
is
he alive?
Yeah.
a
George R. R. Martin's
video
alive.
between George Martin and, is it George Martin?
George R.
The guy
R.
that did-
Martin.
George R. R. Martin, George Railroad Martin.
Yeah.
And Stephen King, and Martin was just like, how do you write so often? And King is like, I write 6 pages a day. Like he sits down, like that's his job. He sits down 5 days a week and writes at least 6 pages a day.
But see, it feels like it might be a little different when it's your job. When it's your job,
Oh,
then
yeah.
you're just like, okay, well, I need to do this. But like you're getting
Right.
paid, he's getting paid fucking buku's amount of money for it too. Whereas
Right.
you're someone like me and it's not your job. You're like, I'll get to it.
Right. It's more
You
of a
know?
hobby thing. But, at what point in time does a hobby become a job, though? Like that's
when you
I feel
start
like that's a
making
pretty
money off of
decent
it.
question. But my question is, there has to come a point where you are taking a leap of faith where you can't make
So-
that money that supports yourself until you've started to devote the full time.
Stephen King actually started small.
it.
But you're also talking about like a time frame of history where it was like a whole different way of doing things. But he would sell he would sell short stories to magazines, and things like that, and he'd get them published through magazines. And eventually, his name gets out there, people start seeing his stuff a little bit more, and then he's able to work on, what was his first book, like Firestarter or Rage or whatever, and that was very small time, and then that was kind of the point where he really started being able to sell it. But it's like, do you choose to live out of your fucking car and write a book in the hopes that it's gonna fucking, like, I mean, even J.K. Rowling was living out of the gutter before Harry Potter, so I don't know.
Well, I thought she was in her car,
No,
but I guess same effect,
Yeah.
really.
That bitch was a hobo. They found Harry Potter in a trash can, and they were like, "Holy shit, that's good."
Wait, did they really?
Yes, that's
No,
that's
they didn't find that trash
that's the
can.
story. They found it in a trash can.
I mean,
I'm
good
gonna-
on her, I guess.
Yeah,
All right, listen, we need to wrap this up. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, same.
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Tyler, you don't have anything?
He's hungry. That's what he has.
Please, God, just pick something normal and enjoyable. Rob, please, Jesus.
No, it's not. It's gonna be fucking
I'm
Baseball
begging.
Manager Simulator 2012 or something.
I will violently. We still need to establish a minimum, by the way.
Oh, like a minimum time in it.
Yeah. But I know it's going to be kind of dynamic, right?
I mean,
It's
I'm
like,
gonna-
there's no point in playing 8 hours of Halo.
I'm gonna beat the game, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm going to do my absolute best to try to beat the game.
Oh, really? Is that what we're shooting for?
No, that's
I mean,
just
I'm gonna
me
try
personally,
to.
because I like to get as much out of something as possible. Especially if I have to spend money on it. I'm gonna get my money out of it.
All right, I guess I'll try to complete the whole season of whatever fucking baseball game fucking Rob makes me play.
I
was
will
gonna
not
say, Paul is
make you
never
play
going to make you play a baseball game.
a
son.
baseball game.
It ain't never gonna be.
2024.
Well, remember what Tyler said, Robert. It's got to be something that actually sparked something in you that you're like, man, I'd love to share
Yes.
this with the world.
See, my thing is, I don't know if I don't have any games really that I could think of that really is that impactful to me.
That's crazy. I don't.
You don't have any
I
favorite
don't.
games that are underrated that nobody really talks about, and you're like, man, people should play this.
I mean,
Nothing?
I have games that I play that are underrated that I enjoy, but nothing that like
Baseball doesn't count.
I would say has made an impact that like spark anything. Like, like the way that it was described, the way you guys were talking was like
to be
something that
fair,
was just
Tyler,
like,
Robert plays bullshit. He plays PC Building Simulator, City Skylines, House Flipper,
I do
and
play-
baseball.
yeah.
That's what
Oh
Robert
my
plays.
God,
That's
you
true.
never like when you owned a PS2 or the Xbox. You never played like some adventure game made by a low budget studio that you played it and beat it and you were like, wow, what a great fucking story. The gameplay was incredible. It was vibrant. It was beautiful. The soundtrack was fucking amazing. Never?
I know I have. I just also have the memory of a gnat. I just kind of like, yeah, that was fun, and move on. Now there are a few. I have my list. I'm not extremely
Okay.
confident in my list, but I have a list.
Oh boy.
Bro, I got
I'm glad the least confident of us. is
Robert,
going
if you
first.
need options, I've got a long ass list here.
I'm
okay?
not.
No.
I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not doing that.
There's no consulting between any of us.
I'm not doing that. Also, what do we do if we are choosing a game that others have played? Like, do we just go
are you
along
talking
with it? I feel like we should just go along with it. And
I
guarantee
it doesn't
you
hurt to
the
replay
ones-
though, either.
yeah,
the ones in my list, I guarantee you, at least one of you has played some of.
I
Right.
probably have.
But yeah, maybe this will give you the chance to like actually appreciate it. That's like probably fine.
I'm down with it.
But if you're like Elder Scrolls Oblivion, okay, Christ.
Yeah.
Availability is also an issue, I feel like, for some of the older ones. But
Yeah,
Well-
we pretty much have to go through Steam
yeah. All
or
right.
emulate it.
And again, everybody, it's level select, not level up.
Robert's like, we're announcing a new thing. It's called Level. Who gives
Guys,
a fuck?
okay,
Whatever.
so some of my games may or may not be on or show up on PlayStation Plus. If you have it, please add those to your library, those free games.
Oh no,
I'm just saying, it might come up, is all I'm saying. I don't know.
I can't wait for Paul to choose Need for Speed Heat.
Yes, of course, that's the one. I'm just saying, it might as well, it's a free game, you might as well add it to your fucking library if you have PlayStation Plus. Just in case. You never know. Because then you'll be like,
If
"Fuck."
somebody knocked on your door and said, "Hey, I'd like to offer you a book," and it's a book, and it's just pages of different kinds of human shit, would you take the book?
It'd fill up my bookshelf.
You would take it.
Maybe. It'd be an interesting story to tell. Be like, man, this guy sold me a shit book. It's crazy.
He didn't sell it to you. He was just like, "Hey, here." If you want
He
it."
just gave it to me. It's wild. It fucking takes up a huge section. It's like fucking 1.5 feet thick. The binding is leather. It's amazing. It looks nice on the shelf. Just don't open it.
God. All right,
It's like a
man.
medical journal of fucking human feces.
I'm good. Are we good?
Yeah, man. I guess so. Fucking, I miss Frank.
I miss Frank too.
I don't.
Pour one out for Frank today.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can edit in some like beer pouring or whatever.
yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Just take that opening, really loud, fucking obnoxious title screen from Deep Rock, and you're good to go.
Anybody have a joke or anything?
I thought I had one, but I think I lost it.
Do your thing, Paul.
I'll do my thing. No jokes, really? Come on, Robert.
I don't have
We're
anything.
feeling, well, listen, we're feeling low energy today. Okay.
I'm
am
tired and maybe
I've-
slightly hungover. That's why. But
I've had a headache on and off all day, but yeah.
same.
All right.
We're just
Anyway,
all old and
yeah.
Paul has to load up the phlegm in his throat.
I do.
Shot
Because you gotta hit that certain but you know. Goodbye, everybody.
This has been A Kettle of Fish. You can contact the show by emailing akettleoffishpodcast@gmail.com. Be sure to like and subscribe from anywhere you get your podcasts.